Good morning. Welcome to this Sunday morning's A Sunday Thought. As always, I was considering what am I going to talk about when I looked over and saw something which I'll show you in a minute, and I thought, yes, so often we forget to do things that make us feel happy or give us a sense of well-being or just generally lifts our spirits. I know sometimes with what's going on with the lockdowns and the restrictions and you can't do this or that, there is a feeling of frustration that can build up. But what can change that? Well, I had a situation this week which changed that, and I'm just going to show you. See this little friendly little thing? It's a baby Yoda. I had been saying to a friend that I wanted to get a baby Yoda. And I just hadn't been out and about that much, and I hadn't run into them, so I didn't have one. So guess what? My friend arrives in a little parcel and open up, and here is a baby Yoda, totally in his little bag that he is. And I found myself grabbing it to my chest and hugging it like this. And I don't remember when I did that before for quite a long time. So now Baby Yoda has a place in my house so I can look at that, and it brings me a great sense of pleasure and awareness. And it makes me think, as have I been doing this? I'm also wearing a beautiful pink scarf today. First time on. A friend gave me this for Christmas. I don't wear pink a lot. And it's not because my skin tone doesn't really suit that so much, but it's beautiful and it's soft and it's wonderful. And I will probably wear it quite a lot more, especially as we get into springtime. And today is a beautiful day here where I live. Skies are blue, cool, yes, but beautiful and gorgeous. And after this, I shall be going out and doing some shopping and things like that. And of course, getting myself a treat, no doubt, because I'm a big person for giving oneself treats. I think that came from my childhood, actually, because we used to go for Sunday drives, and my father always usually stopped and got us all an ice cream. So what do you do to have yourself feel happier, to bring about more of a sense of well-being, of being alive and doing things? Now, those of us that meditate and contemplate or read or certain uplifting things or listen to different YouTubes that have upliftment, we can grab that. But what do you do if you don't do those things? What do you do if you don't really look inside to say, what would make me happy right now? Now, I'm a traveler. I spent a lot of my life traveling for business, but also in my personal life. And consequently, what I've found is that I really need to travel. I really need to do the things. And at times right now, because we can't, I feel a little frustrated because of that. I think it's the idea of being able to get in my car and go where I want to go that is more important than perhaps going. So I know I'm planning when the spring comes into March, probably into April, I will make a journey that it won't be that big, but it'll be away from the valley in which I live. Now, I'm lucky. Many people don't have a car. Many people don't have a destination that they could go and see other people that live in places. There is a sense of isolation that happens. Greyhound buses are not running anymore. Many things are not taking place anymore. And so consequently, it is a sense of, oh my goodness, what's going on? What's happening? So when things happen in your life, you've got to know to realize, for instance, you take hold of that and you keep that close and you do the things that make you feel really good. I look around my house and I have many things that bring pleasure to me. Places I've traveled in the world that I have a memento. Other things people have given me as gifts. And now I have another little friend as a gift that will spend some time and bring me pleasure in looking at him. And all the other things that do, flowers, that bring that air of life and aliveness. We must remember we are alive beings. We're humans. We have tremendous sense of courage and, I was going to say stubbornness as well. But that gives us courage often to proceed ahead, to go ahead and do what we need to do to make our day well. So I sincerely wish for each and every person that watches this that they take a look at their lives and think, what does give me pleasure? What really takes me out of maybe the humdum of everyday regular life into the essence of being? What brings that about? And begins to do something, even if it's a little thing, even if it's a little treat, even if it's a walk out right now, walking outside or going outside and enjoying the beautiful blue sky. And remember this, because I find sometimes we forget. The sun is always shining, even when it's very cloudy or snowy or windy or whatever. Behind the clouds, high above, is the sun. And the sun, although we are rotating around we are rotating around. I was going to say we're rotating around the sun. Yes, it takes us a whole year. Is like we go through those cycles. But the thing is, what we want to realize is that we have a sun that is giving us life. And as long as it's alive, we will be alive. And it's got a long, 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 long life. So the sun brings brightness, brings joy, brings a sense of well-being to our bodies, as does the earth. And the earth where I live is too cold for me to put my feet on it and draw from that energy and that, but that's okay. The trees are still there, breathing and living, waiting for the spring to come. There's so many things to enjoy. So take a moment and just breathe it in and know the sun is always shining and is there. And just as always, the love is always there, waiting for you to allow it in. The universe love is there, waiting for you to bring it in and allow it to come inside and integrate into the fiber of your being. You have a great Sunday, and I want to thank you once again for subscribing, for sharing, and for liking. And I'm going to say, bless you all.